Day 69. Whew. Here we go. So yesterday, Kasha went and had Thanksgiving dinner at her family's house, obviously, because you saw the vlog. But Dad, Matt, Caleb, and I went down and put on that roof covering that we started a few weeks ago because all of the material finally came in. So I didn't vlog at all because we were out in the freezing cold all day, like from 8:30 until like 6.
Yeah, he's new.
But so Kasha vlogged. I did that all day yesterday. So today she's back at work. I slept in a little bit until 10, which is just wonderful. But about a week and a half ago, I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and I happened upon something that I was like, I have to buy this. Like, I have to buy this. Now, obviously, I'm a huge Canon guy, but when I saw this digital camera for $30, I knew that I had to buy this and at least give it a shot for the vlog. Got a cool little like flippy monitor, whereas like the 1DX does not. I just have to like guess where my framing is half the time, so. I don't know, I don't expect this to last more than like 10 minutes while I film. If even. I don't expect the quality to be good by any stretch, but I don't know. I just thought it was kind of a cool thing that for $30 you can buy what they boast is a 2.7K UHD camera, which is like slightly above 1080p quality. So $30 though. I mean, you compare that to like the 1DX2 where the body alone is like $5,500 now. The lens that I have on there is like $1,800 and the microphone is like $300. I don't know. This plus this, you're looking at like just shy of 200 bucks. That's insane. So I'm not expecting much, but I figured it'd be kind of fun to film a little bit with it and just kind of see what the quality is like for $30 freaking dollars.
I already have like zero hopes for this thing because I just unplugged it and it's already down a bar and I've taken 2 shots. So this may be a whole failed attempt. I just don't know. Plus, it's really gloomy out today. It's really rainy and wet. So shooting a B-roll sequence isn't going to be super glamorous. Also, it says it records audio. I don't see a mic port or a hole or anything. So this may be a complete flop today. I don't know. Also, I keep looking up there because that's where the monitor is. Maybe that's a good reason for the 1DX. Yep. I will say one thing though. Carrying this around compared to the 1DX is night and day. I can literally throw this thing in my coat pocket and just leave. The 1DX, definitely not. But the quality, I mean, I haven't seen the footage, but I can almost guarantee nowhere near. But maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe I'll be like, Actually, I'm gonna throw this in my arsenal for my camera bag because it's not too bad. But we all know. It's got digital zoom, which I think is interesting because normally with digital zoom, it'll be like a slow zoom in. Like you can control it based on either like haptic feedback where like you push it in and it just slowly increases based on how hard you're pushing down, or it just will zoom in based on how long you hold it. This camera doesn't do that. Let me show you. And I sure like to just do a nice little slow zoom in. Let me push this once. Okay, well, good God. It like, it's so bad. But for 30 bucks, I mean, can I complain? Can I really like nitpick at this thing? Not really. I'm gonna keep going. This thing's really light. It's really easy to use. I don't have any control over any of the settings, which I hate. So like, depending where I go, the light will drastically change. The dynamic range, if you can even call it that, will drastically change. But fully doing it. Welcome to Josh testing out a camera. This is kind of what I do. When I get a new camera, I run it through its paces, use all the functionalities of that camera to see if it's something I want to keep or something I want to sell or throw away. I never throw them away, I always sell them. But that was a huge part of how I made my living in Colorado when I first moved there, is I would buy and sell cameras. I'd buy them, use them, test them out, see if it's something that fit my needs, and if it didn't, I would sell it for more than I bought it for. And I've kind of kept that whole mentality through everything that I've done as far as like video games. Oh my god. As far as like video games and memorabilia, things like that. But let me get some B-roll here at the park because there's not a lot to capture with no sun. Yep. I've grown very fond of Canon's autofocus system, which I know Sony's right there now with it too. They've gotten much better in the past 4 years. But I really enjoy having the option, if I need it, to hit that manual. You know, just grab the lens, rack focus where I need it to go. And on a little camera like this, you just don't get that. So when I get up close details of like trees or moss or different things that I want to capture, I can't tell the camera this is where I want to focus, which is an issue for me, especially with like vlogging, because I like to do a lot of like B-roll sequences where I'll just have video overlaid with music. Kind of hard to do when I can't tell the camera where to focus at certain times or rack focus at certain periods to do like fast focus pans and things like that. It also doesn't do slow motion at all. This thing does 30p, I think. That's it. But again, for $30, how can you complain about a camera that shoots 30p 2K video? That's insane. Man, as a kid, I would have killed for a camera like this. I grew up with like a 0.2 or 0.3 megapixel. Like, it wasn't even like a full megapixel camera. And I have the footage somewhere. Like, we went to like museums. I did all of our school events. We went to the Smithsonian when I was a kid. I took that camera, man. I took pictures and videos and just enjoyed the crap out of that camera. But what I would have given to have something of this quality at this price point, because I'm pretty sure back then, when my parents surprised me with that camera for Christmas, man, that camera had to have been at least $300, and it was such a piece of junk. I remember seeing it for the first time on QVC and going, Mom, I need that camera. I want it because it had a little flip-out screen, and it just did video and photo. It just blew my mind. Took a big CF card. Man, that thing was insane. And she told me over and over, no, there's no way we can get that for you. There's no way. On Christmas morning, I opened it up and freaked. Oh, yeah, that camera went with me literally everywhere for a long time. I really, really wish I still had it or could find what it was, because for its time, that thing was incredible. It wasn't even like standard definition in my opinion. It was so bad. I'll have to find some of the footage and show you. It's so blocky and so choppy and just such garbage that, like, for me to compare, you know, my $7,000 1DX setup to a $30 camera like this, it's kind of not fair. But like a lot of people say, like, it's not the quality to produce, it's using what's in your hand kind of a thing, which I agree with to a certain extent. Like, if you can't afford a super expensive camera, don't buy a super expensive camera. If you're not making money with that super expensive camera, good God, run. But you have a phone. You have, you know, you can create and do things that you want to do with what you have. Does quality help? Yes. Yes, quality helps. Yes, big time. If anyone tells you the quality doesn't matter, they can suck rocks. Because quality 100% matters in videos. There's a reason that guys like Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, all the big guys don't use crappy cameras on their shoots or their vlogs or anything else. It's because quality matters. But if you can't afford it, you're not using it to make a living, just buy a cheap camera like this one for $30 and get going. I'm back home. Rowdy's already like freaking out. This poor dog, man. He needs a buddy. We're considering going tonight to look at puppies because Rowdy is just always pretty sad. I know he's fine. Like, he doesn't actually care, but he does. So we might go tonight. I might be in the vlog. If we go and it's in the vlog, we're getting another dog. That's just kind of what it is at this point. So anyways, this has been my not so in-depth review on, what is this thing called? Digital camera. How stupid.
Very cool. Oh my gosh. So you know which ones are... No, I know.
Yeah, our Beagle he turned 9 this year.
No,
Let me know if you want to be up there.
that's what Mom and
I
Dad
can't
do.
get it.
I like the spirit and spunk of that one.
Yeah, we know that sound, huh? Do you want to sit and hold her in your lap? What do you think, Tasha? Do you want her to come live with us and be Rowdy's buddy?
Yeah, they're kind of a...
She's sniffing you. I love her.
We've decided.
You're hungry for
Yep.
too.
Because he's sniffed me. He knows.
Oh, do you think he's looking?
He's looking for it, but he doesn't see.
Obsessively sniffing it.
Yeah,
I was holding her the most, so probably.
he knows.
Oh, he smells her on Asher too. Look at his tail. He's looking for Bella because he smells.
Rowdy, it'll be a couple of weeks, but we chose a puppy friend for you. But yeah, so we are officially getting another Beagle, which is really, really exciting. Her name so far is Mello, which is what Cash and I want. Asher really wants to name her Sophia, so we'll see how that goes. But Rowdy is super, super excited. He's literally still looking around because he knows it's gonna happen. Are you excited? He's like following me all over the house, which he doesn't normally do. But I think it's gonna add a whole new dynamic, obviously, to our lives, but to Rowdy's life, because then he won't be home alone all the time. The dog will be with me for the first couple of months at work because it's a puppy. You can't just leave a puppy at home for, 5 to 8 hours. But yeah, so we're getting another Beagle, and that's kind of the whole day, because now it's pitch black outside. So that's the daily vlog. It's every single day. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.